Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. This is the card I'm making today. Really simple, easy card. So let's get started. The designer series paper we're going to use is this one called Painted Christmas. And we're just going to cut it down now to fit on our background. Okay. And I'm just going to bring in my trimmer here, and I'm going to cut this down. Normally I've cut it down to 10 centimeters, but because I want some gaps, I'm actually going to cut it down to I'm actually going to cut it down to somewhere like 9. Okay. Somewhere like just over 9 centimeters. Just making a guess here. And then this way is easier. We're going to cut it down to a normal mat size, which is 14.35 centimeters. Just like that. Okay. And now we're going to cut this into wonky lines, as I call them. And I'm going to keep here next to me them in the right order so I don't get myself in too much of a mess. And I'm really not paying any attention to the way I do this. Just any little wonk. Like that. Okay. So now bring back our card base, and this is real red. That's a standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then fold in half. And now we're just going to stick down our wonky bits. And I'm just going to use Tombow so that I have a little bit of wiggle room. I'm going to start with equal measurements at the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to put on my top piece, and then I'm going to fit everything else in between. Whoopsie daisy. So again, just trying to keep the sort of even measurements as much as you can. It's not the end of the world if you don't. Okay. Now this next piece here. And let's just make sure it's all going to fit in. So we have that one like that, and that one like that, and then that one like that. Perfecto. So let's put these, let's glue these down before they can escape. Just like that. Okay. And this last one here. And Tombow really helps to give you that wriggle room to get things lined up as best as you can. So that's what we've got so far. So set that aside for a second. And now we're going to need a piece of basic white. Let me see if I've got some here in my scrap stash. Not that piece. Yeah, here we go. I must have used this for something. I needed to fold and it didn't work out, but anyway. Stamp set we're going to use is this one called Holly Jolly Wishes, and we're going to say this one, Merry Christmas to you all. And we're going to stamp in shaded spruce ink because I like shaded spruce ink. I love this green. Okay, and going to just stamp down, hold it, and straight up, and there we go. Okay, and then we're going to cut this out using these dies, and this is a Stitched So Sweetly dies. Well, let's see which ones I used before. I think I used this one here, so yeah, that one there. And then all I'm going to do to keep it in place is get my head in the camera so you can see my ugly head, and then I'm just going to hold this down with some post-it note tape while I run this through the die cutting machine, and then I'm going to cut out from this foil sheet a piece as well. So these two are going to go through the big shot, and I'll be back. Okay, so our pieces are cut out, so now we can stick one to the other, so let's do that quickly. Just like that. And then we're going to bring back in our piece here, and we're going to stick this one down to that. I think my Tombow, I think I'm going to need a new one, so I need to remember to bring one upstairs, because I film upstairs in one of the spare bedrooms, whereas my craft room is downstairs. My craft room is way too small to film in. You can barely turn around in it. So there, we've got that so far. So finishing touches, I'm going to use some of these lovely red rhinestones. That one's stuck, so let's use one of these. Just put it there. And there are our two cards. So I hope you liked them. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And please don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you wanted more information about this card supply list, links to my online shop, etc., it's all in the description box below. That includes the links to all my social media links. All my social media links are in that description box as well, is what I meant to say. So do check it all out. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.